Hello, my name is Juan Wade, Board Chair of the United Way of Greater Charlottesville. You all know a lot about me, the fact that I've been volunteering with United Way since the mid-90s, involved in many other community activities, but now I'm going to give you the real scoop on Juan Diego Wade. So, I have some questions that I have been asked. Do you have a weird or hidden talent? So, I love to crochet. Some of y'all may have seen me do this at some of the meetings. Not too many brothers out there that crochet. And I can tell by some of the looks that I get that it's weird to some, but not to me. I love doing it. It's very calming, relaxing. Some of you older folks, think of Rosie Greer. Have you met anyone super cool, famous, or quirky? Well, I live in Charlottesville, so I did meet John Grisham many, many years ago, and he is super cool and a really nice guy. Did you have an Afro in the 80s? I was in high school in the 80s, and I always kept my fro low cut like I do now. I was Michael Jordan before there was a Michael Jordan. So I didn't have a cush bush, as they said. What advice would you give to a young Juan Wade? I think that I would have told Juan to keep a journal of all those interesting people that you met, activities that you did. That would be the advice that I would give a young Juan Wade. Were you an only child? By no means, no. I had 5 brothers and sisters. We called ourselves the Black Brady Bunch. Guess who I was? I was Bobby. I had 3 wonderful sisters and 2 brothers. It wasn't from a blended marriage, but had a big family. It was wonderful. Never was alone. What is your favorite hangout outside of your home in Charlottesville? Well, I got a couple of answers for this. My favorite hangout place used to be La Taza. It's a small little coffee place, used to be in Belmont. I was heartbroken when it closed down. I was in the process of looking for a new hangout when everything closed down a few months ago. I'm looking for that new place, so I'm open to suggestions. But I have a wonderful frat brother that on Saturdays after we do our honey-do list and our volunteering, we'll get together and watch some football and maybe, just maybe, have a few suds. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? I'm thinking, what would I want to do? I've been watching some Avenger movies and they fly, they turn green and they strong. But I think if I had one superpower, I would like to be able to foresee what happens in the future. I could prevent a lot of different things from happening, and I just might play the numbers, just might. How has COVID changed your perception of philanthropy? What I have found is that it has truly brought out the goodwill nature of so many people. We already was a very giving community. What I found is that people who didn't think they had anything to give or do had a lot to give or do, and we have come together as a community to really help those that are most in need. Do you have a favorite place to visit? I have 2 places that I want to share that I like to visit. One is a place where the missus and I went for our honeymoon. It's a small town in Vermont where we went for our honeymoon, and we have gone back there every 5 years, and we love this little town. It's not crowded because it's a ski town. It's a perfect place. It's right outside of Waitsville, Vermont. Wonderful place. We go to the same bed and breakfast. We love it there. For the last few years, also, I've been visiting this small village in Ethiopia to do mission work. It is hot. There are bugs everywhere. and there's no internet, no air conditioning, but I love it. It's totally a way for me to disconnect for 2 or 3 weeks and help others and recharge myself. Do you have a favorite TV show? Before I answer this question, I don't want anyone to judge me. I love this show called The Walking Dead. I have not been able to watch it for a few months. I got hooked on it a few years ago, and now I have to be in front of my TV on Sundays at 9 o'clock, The Walking Dead. And also, my daughter hooked me on to this show called The Tiger King in March. I had no idea what this show was about, but I had to binge watch all of the shows in a row. It's great entertainment. If you haven't done it, do it. Well, that's a little bit about me, Juan Diego Ricardo Wade, Board Chair of the United Way. I want to thank you for taking this opportunity to review the annual report. And if you want to know more about me and the annual report, give me a call or stop me if you see me around town.